What Remains of Edith Finch. And I mean, let's hope it's a good game. I heard it's a good game, and we're moving. Apparently on a boat. Play options, credits, or new game. I guess we could do new game, but is it already in a game? I'm not sure, man. One sec, boy. I'll start the game in a sec. Just gotta get the link out to my guys on Discord because they're cool and everything. Alright. We're gonna get into this in a sec, boys. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this started. After I send this real quick message to my guy on Discord. And apparently he's gone, so that's great. He says hi and leaves. But that's fine, guys. I'm talking to nobody. Let's go and wait real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and do a new game. Yeah. And loading. Nice. What Remains of Edith Finch? Don't know what this game is about. We'll find out. Yeah, we're on a boat. I can't move. I can't. Oh, hello. Apparently I have a book.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, well, apparently I can zoom in with...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Yeah, okay, so... Just trying to figure out the buttons. Hello?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Dang. Can I take one? No? Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Dang, okay. Rest in peace, Lewis. What the heck? This is very peaceful.
In her
I really
will,
like the graphics.
my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Alright, well, I see the house, but there's 2 pathways. Well, let's go ahead and go down. Why not? I really don't want to miss anything.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay, then.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
This is huge.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Very dark. Okay, we can go through the front door, or maybe the garage. Interesting.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Oh, that's not good. Missing child. Oh my god. I don't want to miss anything.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Great. Can I run? No? Got it. Great. Ooh, side door? Dang, these are looking pretty good for an old house.
The house felt like it had always been
Whoa.
here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
It's a statue? Dude, I didn't know I could look through that. I was just trying to get as close as I could. That's really cool. I don't think most people would know about that. I thought you had a key.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, no duh. You're smaller. I don't want to miss anything. Flashlight? No? Alright. There's a pool. Ooh, I could open the garage. Nice.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Or not. That's fine with me, man.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Dude, this is huge. What?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay. I don't know what's going on here.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I mean, if I had Chinese every day, I would be pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie, but probably get tired of it.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Nice. Light switch? No?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Okay. Now, there's a wheelchair with Eddie on it. So I don't know what that is about. Alright. It's kind of unsettling.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, it's Edie, not Eddie. That's so stupid. Man.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Well, I mean, I guess. Is that wood? That's actually
Even the fireplace had a story.
Okay.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
What? The house sank? Okay. Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Well, we can either go up or downstairs.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? It's kind of freaky, man. Alright, I want to go down first. Bad idea, but...
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, thank God. Well, only one way to go then.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Uh-oh, okay. Hello, Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Alright. Good for Barbara. There's more upstairs.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Great.
The The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Interesting. That's a bird. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why does Gregory live in a bathroom? Or is it just sealed in the room of the house? They're dead, you know? Because she said everybody who was a Finch... Anyway, everybody who was a Finch died in somewhere in the house. Molly?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay. Ooh, a train.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Okay.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
A cat? Oh, nice. Hello.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Wait. Is this Molly?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Yeah, I knew it.
I grew up looking at Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Alright, well, gerbil. Nice.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Should I step through it then? No? Okay. Can I open? No. Hello? No?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. Gross. Pumpkin?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, no, not the candy. No, don't eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay, good. I think you have to cook him first.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
It's really weird, Mom. Why'd you lock me in my room? Oh. So, behind this door is a bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
What? Okay then, Molly. Jeez.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Molly, I don't think you're supposed to eat that, Molly. You dum-dum.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh no. Please don't.
It was a
eat the
barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her,
Don't do it, Molly.
and suddenly, I was a cat.
A gato? Nice. Oh, can I jump? Can I please jump? Please? Oh, okay.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
That I could have fallen.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hello. I'm a cat. Nice. Yeet. Dot. Feet. No? Yes. Hello, birdie. Come here, boy. Birdie, come back, man.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Okay.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh no, you're gonna eat the bird.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
No. Come on, why are you making me do this? Where'd you go? What the heck? Birdie?
I gobbled her up,
Oh my. Alright then.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Well, I'm a bird now.
Rabbits.
What? Don't. No. Don't do it. You crazy lady. You crazy lady. What? I don't even know what she's doing, right? Did I just follow rabbits? This is a very interesting game. Can I look it up, please? No? I mean, flying's not that bad. I just don't know what's going on. Wait, turn into a rabbit for cats? And why am I so hungry all of a sudden? Okay, rabbits, come on. Oh, I just sit down and get it. Okay.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Jeez.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
You can't be just eating rabbits, man. That's not good.
A mama rabbit.
Oh god. Cut off. No.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay, well I'm a shark now. Wiggle shark. Wiggle girl. I'm gonna die. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm too good. Wiggle girl. What?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Well, yeah, you turn into a freaking cat, and then somehow an eagle, and now a shark. I mean, your stomach.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
This is actually not easy at all. Alright, come here.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Listen, if I wanted to play Eating Simulator, I would have gotten Eating Simulator, okay? What the heck? I'm coming for that booty. Coming for that booty.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What? The heck? I'm a squid. Okay then.
Now I was a
I'm
monster,
actually a squid.
and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh goodness.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm in a toilet. Okay. Great. Can you please turn the direction I want to go? Thank you.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, this is Molly's room. You're back in your room and you're a freaking monster, man. It's really weird. Is it this way? No. No. It can't be. Is it this way? No. Is it this way? Those are not. Is it this way? No. I'm super slow, man.
All of my stomach started growling,
What do you mean all of them?
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Are you okay? I don't think Molly's okay. She just... Alright.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Alrighty then. So, did I break my... Hello? I don't remember this being... Oh wait, that's... Alright. Oh, it's a kitty! Molly, is that you?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
I understand.
Though,
There's a tree
when we
house.
adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh my god.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
It's Madre's room.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Nice.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Okay.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay, let's go check out this stuff first. Don't want to miss anything.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Wait. What'd that do? Oh, okay. What is that? Is that bleach? The heck, Grandma?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
secret in this bathroom. By Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh. Got it. Oh my. No, don't cross your head, no. Ah, you dummy. Alright, can I crawl back through? I can, yes, okay. Yeah, mom shield, door shut. Anything? No, just wasted time. Okay, got it.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I can tell. Just imagine your siblings crawling through that hole and grabbing your feet, dude. That's so weird. Oh, hello, football.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Yeah, I'm not done here, and there is a freaking sad face. For Sam, for Calvin, got it. To command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Jump.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. That's the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay, then.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Rest in peace, Calvin.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Alright.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh, Jesus.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Wow.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
What is this Michael Myers theme music?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
What the heck? That's Michael Myers' theme song, dude.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What the heck? Ate his family. Go. Hello, guy.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Come on, Fridge. Don't mess with me. I just want a snack.
Oh dear!
Nice.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb,
Stupid.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Dang,
Then
Barbara.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was
Okay.
still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yeah, you're dead, Walter. That's really weird, Barbara. What is up with this Michael Myers music, man? Nice. What had I read? Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, hello.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was
Smacked him.
speechless. He was quite smashing.
Look at this, Barbara.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
You
Okay,
better
Barbara,
eat Barbara.
there's gotta be another way out of here.
Where's Walter? Oh, you smart man.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Shut up.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
So what do I do with Walter?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Smack.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Walter, you good? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You got this. Oh. Oh.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh my. Who can it be?
was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
So do you want your crutch back or not?
Oh dear.
You're very calm about this, Barbara.
Surprise! Bravo, Barbara! You were wonderful!
Jeez.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
That is very weird.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
Jeez, dude.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Stupid fucking man. That's not funny. That's actually really messed up. Jeez.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Barbara. No, don't get back in. Get out. I'm not done. What the heck? Okay, guess I was done.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, it's getting dark. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna end this live stream here, and next time we will find out what's going on downstairs. Thank you so much for watching. This is Nugget Guy 11. Peace out, everybody.